century Chinese novel Outlaws of the Marsh tells of bandits with the spirits of reformed demons.
It's sort of like the Dukes of Hazzard, but in medieval China.
Yeah, well, somehow they had Dodge Chargers back in medieval China.
It's because they invented gunpowder very, very early.
Now, we bring this up because Outlaws of the Marsh is the very, very loose basis for our next game, Suikoden V. Konami marks the 10th anniversary of its flagship RPG with the release of Suikoden V. Now, I'm sure a lot of you were disappointed with Suikoden 4. Let's face it, we all were. But fortunately for us, the developers have... one sec, just waiting for the footage to come back. Okay, there we go. Anyway, the developers have returned most, if not all, of what fans have been clamoring for.
Oh my goodness! I can't believe it! Oh.
Players are cast in the role of a nameless young prince in the matriarchal society of Felina, led by the prince's mother, the queen. The kingdom is beset with problems, aren't they all? After the queen used the corrupting power of the Sun Rune to quell an uprising in a neighboring town, just like Nixon did back in the 70s. And so begins our tale of political intrigue. It's okay, we'll have a picture back in a sec. Anyone do anything fun for the weekend? Go to a movie? Ah, yes, so. Political intrigue, questionable loyalties, and the epic feel of a world on the brink of war. Everything is played out from high above the characters' heads. The camera height can be adjusted slightly, but unless you want to check how big the prince's endowment is...
What?
What? I meant you might be able to see the bulge in his pants. I mean his wallet. Duh.
I get it now.
Unfortunately, there's not much interaction in the towns, dungeons, and other locales, except for opening chests and chatting up a local. There's no jumping, no whipping out a weapon and smashing barrels, no traps, and no puzzles. So, yeah, that leaves you with, what'd I say? Running? Some more downers are the pre-rendered maze-like areas with random encounters that could... Oh, for the love of... La 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 la. Did you see what Adam was wearing today? I mean, I swear. Does he have any pairs of socks that are black? Finally, like I was saying, random encounters that can drive you crazy after reaching a dead end or getting lost. Now, let's address those loading times. As you've seen, this little guy... I said, this little guy. You know what, you little jerk? Stay gone. I can handle this without you. Obviously, the loading times blow. Every time a character walks into a new area, enters a room, encounters an enemy, or simply thinks about doing anything, you get a loading screen. With all of the annoying problems, you'd think Suikoden 5 would be a chore to play through. But for every frustrating design choice, there are some great touches, like minigames or one-on-one duels, that make you want to right all that is wrong in the kingdom of Felina. The storyline is emotionally resonant, characters memorable, and the... You know what? Forget it. Suikoden 5, 3 out of 5.
You know, once the PS3 comes along, I think constant excessive load screens may be what I miss the most about the PS2.
No, with its 3.2 gigahertz synergistic processing elements and Blu-ray technology, the PS3 will probably have way cooler load screens.
Yeah, like beautifully rendered guys running.
Yeah, or sassy comments and a really pretty font.
Oh, PlayStation, you may interrupt our game every 4 minutes to load something up, but you're always entertained while you do it.
Yeah.